Classification. The use of magnifying lens. Magnifying lens is a special instrument made from glass. It is biconvex, i.e., it is thickest in the middle. When this lens is fixed on a frame that can be held by the hand when being used, it is called a hand lens. Activity. How to use a hand lens. Hold the lens with one hand. Place the specimen or object on a bench. Bring the lens over and near the object. Look down through the lens. Move the lens up and down slightly until the image is sharp focus. This means that it can be seen clearly. What you see is a magnified image of the object. Magnification equals size of drawing. Size of specimen. A biologist collected a bone measuring 25 centimeters in length. He then illustrated the bone in a paper. On measuring the length of the drawing, he found that it was 10 centimeters. Calculate the magnification of his drawing. Give the formula you use and then show your working. It's the process of grouping organisms according to similar characteristics. The groups are called taxa, singular taxon. A taxon is a group of organisms with similar characteristics. The branch of biology that deals with naming and classification of living things is called taxonomy. External features of plants and animals. 1. Kingdoms. 2. Phylum, phyla, or division in plants. 3. Class. 4. Order. 5. Family. 6. Genus. 7. Species. This is the smallest unit of classification. Necessity and significance of classification. To help in identifying living organisms into the correct groups for reference. Groupings bring together living organisms with similar characteristics but separate those with different features. To help us arrange the information about living organisms in an orderly manner to avoid chaos and confusion that would arise if this were to be done arbitrarily. To help us understand the evolutionary relationship. Major units of classification. Naming. 1. Kingdom Monera, e.g. bacteria and blue-green algae. 2. Kingdom Protarctista, e.g. amoeba, Plasmodium e.t.c. 3. Kingdom Fungi, e.g. mushroom, Rhizopus, bread mold. 4. Kingdom Plantae, flowering plants, e.g. maize. 5. Kingdom Animalia, e.g. animals, e.g. lizards, dogs. Discussion on binomial nomenclature. Binomial nomenclature, double naming system, is the assigning of scientific names to living organisms governed by a definite set of rules recognized internationally. Principles of binomial nomenclature. The first, genus name, should begin with a capital letter and the second name, species, should begin or written in small letters. B. The scientific names must be printed in italics in textbooks and where handwritten to be underlined, e.g. Panthera leo. C. The specific name, species, is frequently written with the name of the scientist who first adequately described and named the organism, e.g. Phaseolus vulgaris, i.e. Vulgaris is the scientist who described and named the bean plant. D. Biologists should give a Latinized name for a newly described animal or plant species where Latin name is missing. Why scientific names are used. There is no confusion about which living thing is being referred to. This is because no two organisms have the same scientific name. Scientific names rarely change. Scientific names are written in the same language around world. Latin is used because it is a language that does not change. Practical activities. 1. Use of collecting nets, cutting instruments and hand lens. 2. Collection and detailed observation of small animals, e.g. insects, plants, rhizoids, root systems, taproot, fibrous and adventitious, stems and leaves.